You can't click, you can't scroll, you can't swipe without seeing the word dupe.
Ew! I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Yeah. This is a thick little chicken cutlet in there, I'm just saying.
Am I spending $78 on it?
Dupe. One might say it is the word of the year. You can't click, you can't scroll, you can't swipe without seeing the word dupe used. And that is because everybody wants to save some coin, okay? We all want to know what is a good dupe for this, what is a good dupe for that, because we're trying to save some money, y'all, not in this economy.
That's what I'm talking about. No, listen, you know I love
We know.
a good deal, okay? I don't know if you can notice, but me and Sinead have some similar earrings on. These are actually the Bottega earring dupe. I believe these are $16 in comparison. What was the original price of these?
$820? $820? It's wild. 16 bucks.
No, that is like a major price difference. Now listen, we couldn't really splurge on the 800 plus earrings, but what we did do is round up 4 other expensive items and their dupe.
We're gonna live them, we're gonna breathe them, we're gonna lick them, smell them. I don't know. I don't even know if there's anything to lick back there. I haven't seen it, but I'm really excited.
You could really lick anything.
Okay, yeah. And then once we have done all said things, and apparently once Jackie's licked them, we will decide really what is the better option and if it even is a good dupe, like if it even qualifies as being a dupe, because I don't know, I think that ever since dupe got really popular, a lot of people have been using that word all willy-nilly, and sometimes it's just not a dupe.
Yeah. All right, the first outfit that we have on comes from Free People. This is the Hot Shot mini dress. It is $60 and it comes in 7 colors. So we're going to fill it, wear it, touch it, and then we're gonna put the dupe on after. I have to say, me and Sinead were in the dressing room and put this on. We got so excited.
Yeah, I think it's one we love, actually, and this is surprising for me, I love that it is really like what do I call it? Easy wearing. It's easy wearing. It's definitely something you can throw on. But I also love that it's a mini dress. And what I especially appreciate is that there is romper shorts underneath.
But not even shorts, it's a whole bodysuit.
Yeah, it's like an entire thing. So you really do feel very safe.
Yeah, like secure.
Secure, and like Jackie was like, this is your perfect gardening dress for you, Sinead. And I was like, this is the perfect, like, you don't really want to get ready.
Yes, listen. I am the queen of go out, run, and do errands, but I don't like getting ready.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
like to feel like I have clothes on. So it really, and I look kind of frumpy when I run out. Like I do, because I just don't look put together. This, I have to say, it's like thick fabric.
Sturdy.
Really well thought out. It fits nice. I feel like you have, again, the bodysuit underneath and then a dress on top. So I feel like $60 is really a steal for
we like
the construction
colors
of all of
too.
it. The colors are nice. It turn around really quick because there's they have a little pocket in the back.
Oh, they do?
Oh my gosh!
For what?
For really nothing. But I think it's a nice detail.
Yeah, you could put
You can put your credit card in there. You can put a credit card.
You put a couple coins in there.
Definitely a credit card. I think it would be really hard to duplicate this.
I agree, because there's too many things that make this really, really good. Besides the material and how sturdy it is, the color, but also the actual design. Anyone can put a romper under a dress, but the way that they've done it is really good, so I'm curious.
All right, so we have on the dupe. We found it on TikTok thanks to our girl Heidi. Hey girl, how you doing?
Hey.
But yeah, this is the dupe. It's $30, so $30 cheaper. And ew, I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Yeah.
The material is just so cheap. It doesn't lay well like the Free People one does. And there's just no detail to it. It's just really kind of just some fabric. They did execute, you know, the bodysuit underneath.
Look how this is.
And it's just, you can, The actual fabric just is itchy. It's very itchy.
Yeah.
And then if you even just look at the straps, like the details of the straps are like cheap and ugly.
Cheap, yeah.
The other ones had some like really cute ridging on them.
The quality is so not there in comparison, you know?
Yeah.
This to me is just trash material.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend $60 and know my money's going towards like better material.
I'm for sure going with Free People.
Me too, I'm going with Free People. All right, next up, we are in these cowboy boots. They are from Princess Polly. They're $119. We did actually get them on sale, but they do retail at $119. We were saying that we were actually pretty surprised by the price of that for Princess Polly. Not like we were for Free People. We just expected it to be cheaper when it was from Princess Polly.
Yeah.
And these are nice.
These are not bad quality boots, like, right? Like, it feels, they're obviously not real leather, but they're like that good in between. There's that like nasty fake
fishy
feather leather. Yeah,
feather leather.
Leather, yellow leather, red, yellow leather.
They don't look cheap.
No, they
which
don't.
They shouldn't be for $119. But yeah, good quality. The color is nice. I like the length. The sole is good. Like, you know, it's a good standard cowboy boot if you're going to festival season.
Cowboy boots are not really my thing, so it's always harder for me to judge, but just based on the way that they look, I do think they're really nice. Like, I'm very, you know, surprised that I'm like, oh, these are pretty nice. These are nice boots. For 120 bucks though, I mean, I know for a fact I've seen cheaper cowboy boots.
And better.
Yeah, I think especially because these are so basic, they're easier to dupe. But if they had more, you know, bells and whistles and stuff like that, then they would be harder for people to dupe them, you know? But this is so basic. Who can't dupe just a white cowboy boot? Okie dokie, we are back in the dupe. And I don't even want to call it a dupe. Because these are bad, but let's first talk about them. So they are from Amazon again. They're 52 bucks, so they are more than half the price.
Yep.
We got these from Rabia on TikTok again. Now, in terms of a white boot, yeah, sure, it's a white boot. Again, like I was saying, I expected the boots that we tried on from Princess Polly to be easy to dupe because they were so basic. But to me, I'm like, I don't think anyone was trying to dupe that. These are so far off that I'm like, not only do I think that this is not a dupe for anything that I've seen, but also two, they're just like not a good boot.
No.
Now, in terms of the heel, I will say I do like that. The heel is cool. It's different.
Something
it's got,
different.
you know, a little weird little cutout thing in here, which is interesting.
Two-tone.
Yes, but it's a totally different texture. It's a snake print on this one versus the other one. It's also totally different material. That one was like more of like a matte. This is definitely like plastic, shiny plastic. And I also got a really bad pair. So if I were spending 50 bucks, which I still think is like a good chunk of change on a pair of boots off Amazon, I would not want it to have like weird pink marker lines all over it. And I mean like all over it. Both sides, both boots have this like strange pink lines, even like in the seams down here, which I mean, yes, you can return anything to Amazon, like literally anything, so that's fine. But also it is just kind of a bummer. It just makes me look at it even more so from the lens that this is really bad quality.
I don't think these are a dupe for the ones that we tried on before, but I think what's good is to see the price difference and the quality difference and really what you need the boot for, right? If you want to wear boots to like a festival where you know they're getting dirty, sure, fine, whatever. But if these are boots that you're gonna wear over and over again, I definitely wouldn't suggest the dupe. They're just not comfortable. They look cheap. They look gross. You're gonna stand out in a bad way.
I agree. I do not think that these are a dupe, and that's our final consensus. But out of these two, obviously the Princess Polly ones are better, but just in life in general, I wouldn't spend my money on either of them.
Ooh, we should all do some research and find the better dupe of both pairs and then just
you
talk
do
in the
you
comments.
do that.
I'll do the research. You guys do it in the comments and then
Yeah.
we'll come back and figure it out because I'm not picking between both of them because
Yeah.
there's another one out
That's
there.
a good
Help me
idea.
find them.
Okay, I'll get on that.
We love Skims on this channel. We are wearing their romper and get this, ladies and gentlemen, you can get this romper for the low price of $78.
Listen, this is not surprising. Does it mean that it's okay?
No, it is surprising. Skims prices are expensive, as
Yes.
to be expected, but she has other items that are like.
Nah, dude. My entire mindset changed after Drew and I did the wedding collection. Roll that footage, okay? Because when I tell you the things that we were trying on and the price tags, like they were like, some of those things were like hundreds of dollars.
Should be $9.
Yeah, it is. I have no words.
This is $78. This is wear at home and go to bed in.
This is
outfit.
definitely like pajama eve type vibes.
Like, I love this romper. I love the color. I do like the fabric. It feels very cozy.
Yeah.
Whether you want to wear it at night at home or if you want to wear a big jacket with it and wear it out. Like,
Yeah.
this is something that I want. Am I spending $78 on it? Absolutely not. So bring on the dupe, but please finish what you have to say.
No. I 100% agree with that.
I'm really excited to see what this dupe is, and I'm crossing my fingers that it's similar.
I hope so because I do really like the material.
Agreed.
The color is super nice. But yeah, it's really snug and it's really soft. Like I
is.
could sleep in this.
All right. So apparently this is the dupe to Skims. Doesn't really look like a dupe to me, but it is cheaper. This is $30, and again, we're sticking with the Amazon dupes. I will say, in comparison to the romper that we had on in the first round, the material of this is actually really nice.
This is nice.
Amazon does have some hidden gems. You just gotta like search for the right things, and you can get some good materials off of that website. This feels really soft to the touch. It feels really nice. It fits well.
Yeah.
If we're really comparing it to the Skims, I'm thinking the Skims is something I'm gonna wear at night. I don't foresee myself lounging in the house in this.
You absolutely should not lounge in the house in this, and you absolutely should not sleep in this. This is,
Vagina needs to breathe.
yeah, this is swimsuit material. Your vagina needs to breathe. Like, say it louder for the people in the back.
Your
Like,
vagina needs to breathe.
Yes.
Your vagina needs to
Yes.
Preach.
I will say, I agree with Jackie. This is actually really, really soft.
It is nice.
It is really nice. It's just straight up, if someone told me this was a bathing suit, I would believe it.
I would take like a flannel, big oversized t-shirt and tie it around my waist with some sneakers, and that's how I'm gonna wear this. You know what I mean? It's something that needs to have like an extra layer over with it. And this is something that you're wearing out to the grocery store, running errands in. So I can't really compare the two. I feel like the Skims one and this one are completely different. But if you want something similar to Skims that gives off like the same vibe for a whole $40 less, I think it's a good option.
It has like a built-in bra with cups in it. When you're just patting it to pat it, you know? Like, why are we doing that?
Yeah,
It's weird.
no, this is, I actually do also like the...
I prefer that. You can see my nipple right through it. But like, I honestly do prefer, because this is a thick little chicken cutlet in there. I'm just saying. If we're being 100% honest, this is still incredibly see-through.
You tie something around this, and then it's totally wearable outside of your house.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. And you're not wearing this inside your house. Like, for what? What's the purpose?
Right, unless you're working out.
Like, what is the purpose of this inside your home?
I honestly don't know.
Unless
honestly don't know.
You got a man and you're gardening, and you bend over and you're like, oh, hi,
can you see my butt? I thought maybe you'd be able to see it.
If I were to choose, I'd probably end up buying the one from Amazon.
Yeah, I would do the same. I would go Amazon with this one, only because my heart isn't like really beating for each one of these pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, we are in this set from FRANKIES Bikinis. It's actually not a set. These are two separate pieces. So this is the Amy hoodie. It's cropped. It's cute. We like it. This is the Fleur low-rise pant. So because it's a set that clearly matches, it's supposed to go together, you'd think that the prices would be more appropriate, you know, since you would hope that people would want to buy these two together. But the pants are $135 and the top is $140. So you're looking at $275 plus shipping plus tax. That's a $300 set.
Whew.
At least.
Whew, you know, let's just talk about the positives, because I really do love this set.
I know.
It is nice. Like, the quality, you can't deny it.
This is so good.
Wonderful. When you put it on, you're like, yes, this is a great set. It feels good. The material's amazing, and like just the way it sits on your body, like the design of it, they really thought it through. I love that there's like this like little cinch rouging action going here, and it's right underneath.
It's very well considered. It's
Yes.
very stylish.
Yes.
They actually tried to turn like a knit set into something
something
chic.
different, something chic.
The only thing I don't like, which is just a personal choice, is this right here. I know you said you liked it. It's just not my vibe. Also, it just is very like 2006 to me. There's something about this like
It is.
rollover
It's so true.
thick
Oh my
rib,
gosh.
right?
That's probably why I like it.
That's the first
reminding
thing
me of
I
high school.
No, that is the first
So
thing I
true.
thought of, because I was like, I want to say I owned a sweater with this weird neck.
The neck!
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
And it was this exact thing. So
No.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, ooh, it just reminds me of like 20 years ago. Gen Z, you have no idea.
No idea.
Okay?
Damn, I had one of those sweaters.
You think you're inspiring all these trends?
No.
This was here when you were not even born yet, okay?
One negative thing I will say, I love this two-piece, but if it is $275, like what is this flimsy?
This-
I need some like thicker metal. If I push this,
No, it's true.
it would bend in half.
If you're gonna charge this much
Yeah.
money, you better not be using
Get better hardware.
plastic. Phoebe also said that right before we started, she said this is really, really popular on TikTok. So as soon as something goes viral, all the brands copy it. So I
Yeah.
do believe what we're about to try on is a purposeful, a purposeful try at a dupe.
Let's see.
Okay, so we were definitely right in guessing that this would be a purposeful dupe, because this 100% is a dupe. This is from Amazon. The TikTok that actually, the account that found this is a girl named Laura Jean. Laura Jean, you did a great job. This is very much a dupe, a purposeful dupe. They were like, we see you, Frankie's Bikinis, we are gonna dupe this. Immediately when we put it on, we were like, this isn't not it though, because there's so many things wrong with this, but overall, just looking at it, it's a great dupe.
Yeah.
And I can totally see why people would be like, oh yeah, totally, $44. That is like a fraction of the price.
Yes.
Another thing is you do have to buy it together. So if you have different measurements on the top than on the bottom, that's a huge bummer because you're kind of screwed in that sense, right? Now, here's the thing. If you'll see, Jackie currently looks like she's walking in water because the length of these pants are insanely short, and that's weird. I'm a short person. They're never going to look like that on me. But as soon as she put them on, I was like, why do they look like that?
Yeah.
Second of all, they're see-through, 100% see-through,
Yep.
which I know the material or the color, is a little bit different, but they are see-through. I am wearing a bra with this one because I was like weirded out. I was like, what kind of weird wizardry is this where you can totally see my boobs right through this? And I think it's just the thinness of it, one, and also the material is definitely different. It is not itchy, but it feels feels a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Everything is just a little off about this. I definitely give them kudos for making an exact dupe because they got the styling down from this.
The
to even
details.
the rouge, the details, even this. Actually, the buckle feels a little bit more sturdy on this one.
It does.
I don't like the size, but the buckle actually feels more expensive on this one. Which
Same
is
with the zipper,
hysterical. It does!
That's hilarious. Wait, that is so shameful.
That is very shameful. The hardware is better on this one, but overall, like, obviously this just doesn't even look good. Like, it's not sitting on our bodies like the other one was. You could just tell that that one was better.
I just don't feel like it would hold up. And to me,
No.
it's just not worth it. We're trying to be better to the earth. This is the type of thing that I'm just like, I would not get a lot of wear out of this.
No.
And I really just don't like the way it feels.
Me either. It makes me actually feel very uncomfortable. I'm not even standing right. I'm like, if we're just talking about which one's better, it's definitely the Frankie's one.
Obviously.
Is this a good dupe? Yes.
Yes, it's a
I
good
really
dupe.
don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Never been so confused on this
No, I
channel.
think you hit the nail on the head. Ever, really.
I know.
If I have to pick one, obviously the Frankie's one is better. Like the reactions you saw on our faces for that versus this. This is just a little bit sad.
You know what I've gathered from doing these types of episodes? I feel like when we first started doing them, dupes were really popular and there was a reason behind it. Now I just feel like because like everything that's going on, it's just like leave dupes alone. It's starting to feel like people are stealing designs from these brands that put a lot of thought and effort into it. And before, like, I was all about dupes. I was like, yeah, get the cheaper version or da-da-da. But now I'm just kind of like, do your own thing. Be original. Don't try to steal designs from other brands. Let people spend the money if they want. And if you can't afford it or don't want to buy it, get something else that suits you and that you like.